Your wellness doesn't improve until you decide what's non negotiable. Welcome to day 38, everybody. I'm Dr. Nicole, and today I'm sharing my personal wellness non negotiables, the daily practices that keep me grounded, feminine, and functioning at my best. This isn't about perfection or having an elaborate routine. This is about identifying the few things that are absolutely essential for your well being and protecting them like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. Let's start with why this matters. Flexible women burn out. I know that sounds counterintuitive because flexibility is usually seen as a positive trait, and it is in relationships and work and life circumstances. But when it comes to your basic wellness needs, being too flexible is actually dangerous. Flexible women say, I'll skip breakfast this time. I can sleep less tonight. I don't really need to exercise today. I'll rest when this project is done. I can handle one more thing. And before they know it, they're running on fumes, feeling depleted, and wondering why they're so exhausted all the time. The problem is that your body doesn't care about your deadlines, your obligations, or your desire to please everyone. Your body has basic needs that must be met consistently in order for you to function optimally. When you're constantly negotiating with these needs, I'll eat later, I'll sleep tomorrow, I'll deal with stress next week, you're essentially borrowing from your future self. And eventually that bill comes due in the form of burnout, illness, or emotional breakdown. Let me be clear. Non negotiables are not about perfection. Perfection says, I must do this exact routine every single day or I have failed. Non negotiables say, these are the minimum standards I maintain for my well being, no matter what else is happening. Non negotiables are flexible in their execution, but firm in their existence. For example, one of my non negotiables is movement. That doesn't mean I have to do the same workout every single day. It means I move my body in some way every day, whether it's a full workout, a walk, or just stretching. Another non negotiable is nourishment. That doesn't mean I eat perfectly every day. I do not. It means I don't skip meals and I prioritize foods that make me feel good. The goal isn't to be rigid, it's to be consistent with the things that matter most for your well being. Here's why non negotiables are so important. Your nervous system needs rhythm and predictability to feel safe. When your basic needs are met consistently, your nervous system can actually relax. It knows that food will come, that rest will happen, that you're taking care of the body it's trying to protect. But when your needs are constantly changing based on external circumstances, your nervous system stays activated. It's always scanning for threats, always preparing for the next crisis. This chronic activation is exhausting. It makes it impossible to access your feminine energy, which requires a regulated nervous system. Non negotiables create the rhythm and predictability that allow your nervous system to feel safe, which allows you to feel soft, present, and absolutely feminine. When you stop bargaining with your body and start honoring your non negotiables, everything changes. Your energy stabilizes because you're not constantly running on empty. Your mood improves because your basic needs are being met. Your decision making, this is important, gets better because your brain is properly nourished and rested. Your relationships improve because you're not irritable from neglecting yourself. Your work improves because you're operating from a place of fullness rather than depletion. Most importantly, you start to trust yourself. When you consistently keep promises to yourself about your own well being, you build self respect and confidence. Let me share my 5 wellness non negotiables and why each one really matters. One is nourishment. I eat 3 meals a day, no matter what. I'm serious. I don't skip breakfast because I'm running late. I don't skip lunch because I'm busy. I don't skip dinner because I'm not hungry. My body needs consistent fuel to function. And when I skip meals, my blood sugar crashes. my mood suffers and my thinking gets foggy. This doesn't mean that I eat perfectly every day. It means I prioritize protein, I stay hydrated, and I don't let external circumstances dictate whether or not I nourish my body or eat. Number two is movement. I move my body every single day. Some days it's a full workout, weight training. Some days it's a walk. Some days it's just stretching before bed. Movement isn't punishment for what I ate or a way to earn food. It's how I regulate my nervous system, process emotions, and maintain my physical health. The type of movement changes based on what my body needs, but the commitment to movement never changes. Three is sleep. I protect my sleep like it's sacred. I have a consistent bedtime, I create a wind down routine, and I don't sacrifice sleep for productivity. Sleep is when my body repairs itself, when my brain processes information, when my hormones regulate. Without adequate sleep, everything else falls apart. This means saying no to late night social events sometimes. It means not staying up to finish work. It means prioritizing rest over productivity. Four is emotional rest. I take time every day to process my emotions and decompress from the day. This might be journaling, meditation, quiet time, or just sitting without stimulation. Emotional rest is just as important as physical rest. If I don't process the emotions and stress of the day, they accumulate and eventually overwhelm my system. This non negotiable protects my mental health and keeps me emotionally available for the people I love. Five, pleasure. I do something every day that brings me genuine joy. This might be reading, listening to music, taking a bath, or having a meaningful conversation, engaging in laughter. Pleasure isn't frivolous, it's essential for a well lived life. When I prioritize pleasure, I remember why life is worth living and I stay connected to my feminine energy. This non negotiable prevents me from becoming all work and no joy. Here's how to identify your own wellness non negotiables. Ask yourself, what are the minimum things I need to feel human? Not optional, not perfect, just human. Notice what happens when you skip certain things. Do you get cranky when you don't eat regularly? Do you feel anxious when you don't move your body? Do you get overwhelmed when you don't have quiet time? Start with 3 to 5 non negotiables. Don't try to overhaul your entire life at once. Pick the most essential things and commit to those. Make them specific but flexible. Instead of I'll exercise for an hour every single day, try I'll move my body every day. Instead of I'll meditate for 20 minutes, try I'll have quiet time every day. Protect them fiercely. Treat your non negotiables like important appointments that can't be moved or canceled. When you honor your wellness non negotiables, the effects ripple out into every area of your life. You become more reliable because you're not constantly depleted. You become more present because your basic needs are met. You become more generous because you're operating from overflow rather than emptiness. You also model healthy boundaries. You do this for other people and yourself. This is especially important if you have children. You show them that self care isn't selfish, it's necessary. Most importantly, you start to trust that you can take care of yourself, which is the foundation of all confidence and self respect. Soft women protect their bodies first. They understand that their well being isn't negotiable, that their needs matter, and that taking care of themselves is the foundation for taking care of everyone else. Identify your wellness non negotiables and do it today. Write them down, commit to them, protect them. Make sure you hit subscribe for day 39, where we're talking about men's love languages, a psychologist's point of view, how we understand how men give and receive love. Tell me in the comments what's one wellness non negotiable that you're going to establish. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Dr. Nicole.